Independence can be a wound. If anyone feels like they need to be independent, there's a reason for it. We're a herd species, a relationally dependent species, and social creatures. An infant on their own would die 100% of the time. We rely on other human beings in order to survive. This is how we've evolved. The reason why rejection feels so bad is because we are feeling annihilation when we are rejected. Being rejected means that we don't have the support of the herd. So connection is actually a survival mechanism for human beings. Now, if anyone has ever gotten to the stage where they feel like they need to do it all on their own and be completely independent and even have a sense of pride because of that, it's because they've learned that no one's ever there for them. No one shows up for them. Or even in the moments where people do show up, it's been extremely unsafe for them. Someone being there for me might be extremely conditional. The outcome of someone helping me has been that they expect way too much from me, or that they always use it against me, along with learning that no one's really ever there for me. As a child, my caregivers were never really there for me. My parents may have split up and I hardly got to see one parent, or maybe I was sent away to like a boarding school, and my emotional needs were never ever met. So I have to do it myself. I have to be independent. And unfortunately, in today's world, independence is actually praised in society. That's because most of the world still don't know how to be there for each other or themselves in an emotionally healthy way. There are many unhealthy behaviors that society praises. Being independent is one of them, one of the worst ones. Now, that's not to say that independence is bad. There absolutely requires a level of independence that one needs. In order to be on the self-development journey, you've got to start raising your self-awareness and learning how to meet your own needs. There is a level of independence in that. But you will get to a place where you can create so much safety within yourself that if others around you can't give you that safety, it's okay because you can. But that doesn't negate the fact that you're still a human being, and the way that you work is you're a social creature. You're a herd species and a relationally dependent species. We rely on connection for survival. So we still need connection. We still need that herd. You've always heard the term, it takes a village to raise a baby. That's so true. Again, another example of how we are social, herd, relationally dependent species. If you feel like you need to be on your own, or it's safer to be on your own, I'm not trying to tell you that that's not true. I'm just trying to tell you that that comes from your wounds. That comes from pain. And the parts of yourself that have felt the pain, which has led you to this belief, are the parts of yourself that need that attention. And this is not just one healing session. This is a continuation of all the parts of yourself that keep coming off in the moments that you start feeling the way you do when you need to rely on someone. This happens a lot in relationships, and this is like very standard avoidant attachment style. It's all about learning how I work as an emotional being, so I can do what needs to be done in order to get to those parts of myself to be able to give them what they need. They all have unmet needs, but first we have to learn how we work in order to be able to meet the needs of these parts of ourselves. Now, at the beginning of my journey, I was all over the place. I didn't understand any of this, and I had to collate all the information in order to be able to get an understanding of what's going on and start healing myself. And what I've done is I've created a career in where I teach everyone what I have learned. So if you're interested about learning how to do this yourself, you can go to my website where I have content that will help you and teach you how to do this. Have a fantastic day.